everybody, it's Sharon here. Welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome to any new subscribers that may be visiting for the first time. Firstly, I would like to send an apology to all of my viewers. I have been MIA again and I'm really sorry. I had a backlog of pre-prepared videos that I was hoping to share with you all while I was away, and again it wasn't a happening thing. I couldn't get it to happen before I went away, and doing it while I was away was way too difficult. So I truly am sorry, and I wanted to say a huge thank you to Gayle Agostinelli for the shout out on her YouTube channel, and I would like to welcome all of the new subscribers that I've had while I've been away. I'm completely overwhelmed and humbled and blown away by all of the new subscriptions. Also a huge shout out to Michelle at Joyful Michelle's YouTube channel, because she also gave me a shout out, and to Janette Dawkins, the Craftydawk, who also gave me a shout out. I'm so grateful, and I don't know how to thank you all, and I certainly hope to be able to live up to the accolades that people have given me. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. So I did do a little bit of supply shopping while I was away, and I thought I would quickly share that with you all. Not a lot. I was fairly well behaved, but I did get some bits and pieces, so I thought I would give you a quick look at those. I had organised this before I went. It was something that I found on a buy swap sell page, and I've been looking for quite some time. So I have here a Rolodex, and I have some ideas in mind. I've been following somebody on YouTube, and there'll be more about that when I go through the process that I'm thinking of using. And she uses Rolodex cards, so I've been keeping an eye out to find one, and I found this little treasure here. I think I only paid $10 for it, so I was really excited to find this. I have been looking for probably about a month to 2 months, so very exciting. Keep an eye out for those videos, they're coming soon. I have here a Montmartre watercolor set, and I think it's fitting in okay. So it's 36 colors. It was only $10, and I do have some little projects that I would like to do with watercolor. I did have a little set that I took away with me to do some work with, and I didn't even have time to do that. I have done no crafting for ages. It feels like forever. So I have a little project for these in mind, and I also purchased this little container here. I think it was only about $4, $4 Australian dollars, just from a little shop that had bits and pieces in it. They have some craft supplies, they have some homewares, candles, just lots of different home variety things, I suppose you could say. And it has little separated spots in it, so I thought I could use that. I've actually been looking for something to put my watercolor paints in when I travel, so I have I'll just see if I can get them for you. Okay, so I have these sets, which are in tubes. I'm not even sure if this set is opened or what state it's in. It has been opened, and some are MIA. And they're great, but they're not very convenient for traveling. So, and because you can let your watercolors dry and then reactivate with water, I wanted something I could pop those into that I could just simply close the lid and tuck away, and then open it up and reactivate when I was ready to reuse. So that's why I've purchased that, and I'm hoping it will do the trick. So that's those. And then I went to a couple of amazing little craft shops, and if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you will have seen a couple of posts that I've made. So the first spot I went to was Kaiser Craft. Now, I didn't know Kaiser Craft had a store where I was traveling to, so I was super excited to find that they did. And this is all I bought, guys. This is all I bought. But I have purchased from them before online, and it was really great to go in store and actually see their products in person and to be able to get a gauge of what they actually look like color-wise and style-wise, size-wise, and all of that sort of thing. So, and I kind of know that shop is there now, so there is a chance I may have to pop back at a later stage. But I did get a couple of stencils, so I'm excited to use those in my crafting. There's the damask here and the typography, so, and they were only $5 each, so really great value. So that was all I got from Kaiser Craft this time. And the other little store I went to, so I had family members who took me to both of these stores. Separate family members, both of them saying, I think I know a craft shop you'd really like. And boy, does my family know me well. So I must give them a big shout out and say thank you, because I would never have known that those places existed if it weren't for them. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing for my purse, but I'll have some great supplies. So the first thing I purchased at the second store, and I'm just trying to remember the name of the store. Oh golly, I meant to write it down before I turned the camera on. I'm doing a quick video here while hubby is ducked out, so I may have to check that and pop it in the description below for you. So, or I'll do it right now. So I visited this store and oh my goodness, blown away. They had a lot of supplies in there that I've only ever seen online. So I was so excited. I was like a child in a candy store, and the supplies just seemed to go on forever. I couldn't get enough. I wanted to move in. I offered to go and work there. Sadly, they declined. So I did pick up these really fun, I don't know if you'd call them laces. I guess that's what I'm calling them. But I thought they'd be so fun for layering. I'm hoping you can... Oh, yes, that's not too bad. Aren't they gorgeous? I don't even know what they're called. I've seen other crafters use them and thought they were incredibly fun. So I did get those in 2 colours. And I'm excited to have a play with those. And then my next little treasure. So the next things I have are things that I've been looking at for a long time. Oh, I've just seen the name of the shop. It's called Wrapped in Paper. So it's in the ACT in Canberra. And that's where I was. So if you're in the ACT and you are looking for them, go and check them out. So I've been looking at these Tim Holtz dolls for a long time. I know that there's different varieties that you can get. And I happened to see these in store and I had them in my hand and I just couldn't part with them. So I've come home with a packet of those. I do have an idea for my journal. Maybe not this one, maybe a future one. I haven't decided. I haven't actually opened them to see what's in there. We could do that. We could do that now. To know whether they'll work with my current journal, but I'm excited to try this idea out. So when I had these in my hand and I decided that they would work for the project I had in mind, I just went, oh, I think I need to have them. There's so many in the pack. I don't even know how many. 107 pieces, which kind of blows my mind. So I'm not going to flick through all of them because I don't want to bore you to tears, but oh, that's a bit sad. That one's torn. Never mind, I'll have to be very delicate with it. Oh my gosh, they do go for days, don't they? So yes, I'm excited to add these to my stash. I've been wanting to add a little set of these to my collection for such a long time, and it's funny when you see items online or on other people's YouTube channels and you go, I wonder what they're really like to physically have and use and all of that. So I really am like a child in a candy store, and I was when I visited this shop. As you can see, there's quite a lot here to go through still, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but wow, I mean, that's a huge amount for, what they cost me, $11.50. So that was awesome. And another little treasure that I found out wrapped in paper is this gilding wax. Now, according to the store owners, it's relatively new in store, and I've been looking for gilding wax for quite some time, and I've fallen in love with this aged brass. They did have samples on both white and black paper or card, I think it was. And some of the varieties in colours look very different either on the white or the black, depending on what they were on. The brass was very similar on both, and I love the brass. It's kind of like a vintage photo. It's going to work with most colours, so that was why I went with that colour. It was $11.50, and I thought it would be lots of fun to have a little play with, so I do have a couple of things in mind for that also, and I'm really looking forward to playing. And then the last thing that they had, which I was beyond excited about, was a range of distress inks. So I've picked up 2 minis, and I got colours that I've been wanting to get for a while to add to my collection. So I have the tea dye and the faded jeans, and I'm excited to use those. I did see if they had a large vintage photo, and sadly they didn't. I'm hoping they get one in, and perhaps I can organise to get one from there at a future date. So they were exciting. And the last thing I'm super excited about, you know, you always save the best till last, is some distress oxide. So I got 4 colours. As you can see, they were $10.99 each. They are the large, so if you compare the size to the distress inks that I purchased, I got the small in the distress ink. I do have a selection of minis in the distress ink, and I'm finding that's a really great way for me to decide what colours I like. Unfortunately, the oxides don't come in the minis, so I did purchase the large. I would actually be happy to purchase the large in the distress ink too, but the budget only stretches so far, so girl has to make a compromise. So I really wasn't sure what colours to get, and I didn't plan on going there when I first went for my visit, so I had no idea what I've been using because I couldn't remember. So these were the 4 that I came up with. The vintage photo goes without saying. I use that on everything, and to have it in the oxide as well, super excited about that. And I've got the faded jeans, which I didn't have before, and I've been really looking forward to trying that colour. The Victorian Velvet, which has become a favourite of mine in the mini distress inks. And the Bundled Sage, which I think is the colour I've been using on the journal I've been working on. But as I said, I couldn't remember, and it doesn't look like it is. So we'll be mixing our colours. But that's okay. It's all about the fun. So that was my shopping while I was away. Again, welcome to all of the new subscribers to my channel. I cannot believe how quickly my numbers grew while I was away, thanks to the shout outs from some amazing crafters out there, and I am truly grateful, and I welcome you all, and I hope you enjoy my videos. I do have some videos, as I said, I pre-recorded videos to post while I was away, so I will still post those, so be aware the next few videos are pre-recorded videos, and then we get to the fun where I start creating with all of the new ideas that I've had over the last few weeks, because I have a huge amount of ideas and I'm super excited to start putting them into practice and having a little bit of a play. So if you are new to my channel and are looking at this video for the first time and you would like to keep up with the fun, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications button if you'd like to get notifications of new videos, and I look forward to seeing you soon, everybody. Happy crafting. Bye for now.